Two of the country's largest textbook companies, McGraw-Hill and Cengage, are merging. D.C.'s Raquel Martin reports right now why students and people who buy books say it's not a good idea.
Students shouldn't have to choose between an A and being able to put food on the table.
Nick Sainstaken, a senior at North Carolina Chapel Hill, says the rising price of textbooks takes a toll on students.
When we get into our student store, we see that price, the first thing we think is, am I going to be able to eat this month? Am I going to be able to pay my rent?
Over the course of the past 4 decades, prices have risen 3 times faster than inflation.
Caitlin Vides with the Public Interest Research Group says a merger between two of the country's biggest textbook companies could make the problem even worse.
This is fundamentally changing the textbook market and creating a duopoly.
The CEOs at McGraw-Hill and Cengage say they want to expand a service that works like Netflix, but for textbooks. They say it'll give students access to thousands of books for one subscription price.
Barriers to education, which is mostly money, and I think we collectively have a responsibility to do our part to lower those barriers.
But consumer advocates aren't impressed.
It would create two massive companies that control 80% of the textbook market, which gives students way less choice.
Heather Joseph with the Scholarly Publishing and Academic Resources Coalition worries the companies will raise prices down the road.
We know from experience we have to take this seriously.
Illinois Democratic Senator Dick Durbin says he's skeptical the merger is in the best interest of students. The Department of Justice is now investigating whether the merger violates antitrust laws. In Washington, Raquel Martin.